Hello. Okay, so post-boost on the ground failure, I think natural would be a little salty. So like, this is my own issue, like feeling like my mental confusion is Justin's fault when in reality he's the only one that has a full perspective and is in a position to judge what he is or is not doing. And I had, I don't know, an epiphany, but a thought, a random thought. So, well, I honestly don't know the answer to this, and like maybe people like from the Forrest Vet, I know what Ben Wallace said, which was that like Forrest Fenn would do big interviews and like there'd be a wave of like excitement that would come into it. I don't actually know that anything like that has happened specifically like with Justin. Like I think there's the community, and it's like a big loyal community, and that there's obviously a great deal of people that are focused on his hunt. And I'm sure there is a limited number of people that are, and that limited number is probably hundreds, I don't know, that are discovering golden greed for the first time, or they're just getting into it. But I'm gonna imagine like diehard treasure hunting people that were treasure hunters before this, like were immediately, if they had positive feelings coming out of it, I guess, like would immediately be aware of this and like involved in this, and like I own the physical book, the ebook, and the audiobook, and I think that I'm not alone in that. So when he clarifies things at this point, or he says something at this point, maybe he's saying it with the knowledge that 95% of us like do have the book or are already like in it when he's giving the update, and so really he's not catering to like the 5%, like he's catering to the 95%, which is kind of the opposite of what I might have suggested. And so what did that mean to me differently? Which for me is if we're in like phase 2 of like his hunt or whatnot, when he's trying to upgrade his advice, then perhaps he's saying everything that like needed, maybe not everything, but like most of what needed to be pulled from the book or pulled from Golden Greed has been pulled. Like people are talking about it, people have discussed it. Half of it's probably not right, but maybe 10% of it is right. And maybe the point is that everything that is needed to pull out like what you seek, you already know. Like maybe you reach a point where like that is reality, and so maybe if he says, if someone asks like what the most important thing is, the book, the website, the poem, or website, ebook, physical book, audiobook, I feel like I'm missing something. Golden Greed. Like which one's most important? He said poem, and that bothered me because the website has the poem and the book has the poem, and maybe to the 5% the answer is the book, or it is, I mean, I would think that the book would be number 2, but who knows. But maybe to like the majority of the searchers that are already into it, what's most important now is the poem, and perhaps that means that like the cipher is in the poem. I don't know. But if like the unanswered questions that still linger are not the book, are not the website, are not Golden Greed, and it's specifically like he's saying to the majority, focus on the poem. That's my devil's advocate. So stop talking to me, thing. I said lock. I said stop talking to me, and it keeps talking to me. All right, well, I unplugged it and it's still talking to me, so this I have to go now. I have to go to the post office. But yeah, that's my thought of the day. All right, thanks, bye.